Hi, Nick here of MedTech World. With me is Aashiish Agnihotri, and that's from xDot. You've come a long way
Well, thank you.
in life, and also you've traveled from where today?
From Minneapolis.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool. How has the event been so far?
It has been fantastic. I came here yesterday. My flight was a little bit delayed, so I only caught the last part of the CEO only session. That was fantastic. And then I connected with a number of CEOs that I've never met before. We ended up going out for dinner in a group of 12 people. And it was great to connect with people who have similar type of experiences as I, and learn from each other. And today has been a fantastic program so
That's
far.
what the event is for. Your previous background, you were an engineer first, is that right?
I'm an engineer by training, and I also spent some time in marketing and strategy roles at Medtronic. Yeah.
And you utilize that with xDot and in what capacity? As an entrepreneur?
Yes. So I spent 15 years of my career with Medtronic. Medtronic is a great place, a lot of very smart people. And I was an R&D engineer there, and I moved into marketing roles, and I learned a lot about how to think of a problem, right? As an engineer, you are a solution person. You always comes up with good solutions. But as I moved into marketing and strategy roles, I learned that it is not only about the solution, it's also about the problems. Not every problem is worth solving. There are some problems that are bigger problems. So how do you analyze those things? How do you do what is called the market opportunity assessment? And that's the work that I was doing there. And then later on in my career at Medtronic, I also learned something which is very useful is, what is strategy? So how does your problem and solution fits into the big picture of a big company? Or for us, what is the big vision that why would somebody will invest in our company and what impact we will make? So building that whole story, what is the vision? What is the strategy to achieve that vision? What are the problems we are solving? And what is a good solution? So I learned a lot of things at Medtronic. That's definitely helped me set up as a founder.
Then you found your problem, and what does xDot solve?
Yeah, so xDot, we are developing a market disruptive vascular closure solution for catheter-based therapies. This is one of the fastest growing segment in medical devices, and a lot of procedures that are done for heart. Instead of opening the heart or stopping the heart, what they do is they put a catheter from your femoral artery or vein in your groin area and pass it all the way to the heart to do the procedure. Now, when they remove that catheter, there is usually a pretty decent hole, something maybe the size of a pen here, that you need to close. If you do not close that, you will have a lot of bleeding. Current solutions are not very good, so there are a lot of complications. We have a unique solution that not only closes that, but it does that automatically. So the minute a physician removes the catheter, it self-closes that hole.
It's like a minor robot, a preloaded nitinol sutures. Is that right?
It is nitinol anchor based. We are using nitinol anchors, and we have sutures that self-close behind that catheter. Yes.
Nice. It's going to help a lot of people. Brilliant.
We hope so. Yeah.
Cool. And as in taking that to the world, what's the process? What's the strategy?
So we are still a very early stage company. We have completed our preclinical studies, animal studies, cadaver studies, and now we are getting ready for first-in-man study in South America in Q1 of next year. With that study, that will basically pave the way for a clinical trial in patients. This is what is called a class 3 product, so you have to do a clinical trial before you get approval and commercialize this. So we are looking to start our clinical trial in the second half of next year, and then we'll have, we hope to have regulatory approval by 2025.
The timelines are long. I guess the runway, the money burnt effectively in the meantime, and it takes a certain type of investor in order to be happy with that burn rate, etc.
Yes.
You found the right people?
So we have raised about $4 million so far. So we have found people to believe in our story and support us. It's going to need a lot more money to get to those clinical trial. So we are looking for investors, and that's part of
That's
the
why
reason
we're
I am
here.
here. And I'm actually had a very good meeting earlier today, and I'm looking forward to speaking to some additional investors later today.
Right. Well, I hope you find what you need and they find the right guy with you.
Yeah.
Thanks a million, Aashiish, for your
Thank
time
you.
here at MedTech.